Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That was Giovanni d'Este running stealthily in the year 1500. That was Guido della Miopa, friend of Giovanni, and with him hired assassin. That was Michelotto, the chap that hired them for a piece of work this night on the streets of Rome, in front of St. Peter's Cathedral. And here is Michelotto's boss. And, having converged on a prearranged spot,
It is he. Kill him.
Tonight, I report to you on Cesare Borgia, his most difficult murder.
Crime Classics. A series of true crime stories taken from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
They dressed well in those days, and no wonder. They had the Duc de Valentinois to design their clothes for them. And all of us know, of course, that he was the chap who invented the Italian dart and tuck, as well as the one-finger thimble. So, a night out then in Rome, formal garden dinner at the Borgias. Over there by the wine service, just delivered by Michelangelo, is Paolo Orsino, young noble. He's dressed in red satin and cloth of gold. The hem of his surplice is studded with rubies, and his hat is trimmed with stiff gold lace. And there is Michelotto, a close friend to Cesare, and to Cesare's sister, Lucrezia.
Lucrezia, such a wonderful party. Oh, how stunning you are.
Valentinois did me.
And the ring. It's new, isn't it?
Michelangelo. See? It opens, and a cunning little needle here.
Lucrezia.
Michelotto, I should tell you, is garbed in a livery of crimson velvet and yellow silk. His shirt is adorned with a double row of rubies, as big as beans.
Michelotto.
And here's our host, chastely dressed, simply, a great necklace of pearls about his throat, the only adornment.
Michelotto, dear friend.
Cesare, you've outdone yourself this evening. I was just saying to Lucrezia...
Whatever you say to her, Michelotto, whatever you say to my sister, let there be adjectives of beauty and spinning light. Let there be words that mean flight and song and loveliness.
Embrace me, brother. Put your warmth to my cheek, and I'll whisper to you.
Yes.
Dear brother, magnificent brother.
Pretty.
My husband beckons me. Alfonso waves come to me.
Then go to him. Go. Fly to him. Michelotto.
Yes.
Lucrezia loves her husband, Michelotto.
Yes.
See how she greets him.
Ardently.
Michelotto.
Say it.
He does the world no good.
I was searching for the very
And
sentiment.
you have found it.
Yes, he does the world no good.
He, Alfonso, being nephew to the King of Naples, I thought he would be useful. That in this bringing together of all Italy, his marriage to my sister would help wed the warring provinces.
And Alfonso has done nothing.
He has done nothing.
Except make love to your sister.
Except that.
See there? She has not released him from his greetings yet.
I cannot look upon it.
Listen.
What?
This worthless man, this Alfonso of Aragon.
What of him?
Aragon blood is red. Deep, deep red, and spills nobly.
Dear friend. Dear friend.
Then come with me now, past the table set with succulents from all over the world, and jewel-studded goblets and golden dishes, past the gilded youngsters, servants, past the Moorish maidens spinning to bell and tambourine, and here a giant, mute and muscular, who supplies poses, and dancing about him, dwarves from Madagascar, dervishes from India, past all of them and into another part of the garden and down a path, and here, the place of deep-throated tiger lily and Grecian fragments strewn in studied disarray. This place.
Methinks he plans to kill me, wife.
Since returning from Firenze, your thoughts are dismal with death and sorrow.
You saw how he looked upon me with loathing.
What brother loathes the world except that which is in his arms at the moment?
Tell me this, Lucrezia.
What?
What does he say of me?
He asks if I love you.
And you answer.
I say yes. Then he asks if I am pleased with you.
And you answer.
I say yes. And I offer my lips to the sun as if I am kissing you, and I say yes.
Divine. Divine, Lucrezia.
Youth of beauty, my husband. Youth of bravery and daring. Listen.
Yes?
Do something brave now. Do a daring thing. Leave.
Leave? The palace of Cesare? The feasting not yet begun?
I want to.
But Cesare is disfavored.
Daring. Brave.
Yes.
Lucrezia? Lucrezia? Oh, there you are, sister. Good morning to you.
And to you, brother Cesare.
Your handmaiden said you spend the morning by the fountains and that you spend it sadly. Why?
Not sadness quite, but
Lucrezia,
yes.
last night I had a spectacle prepared for you. A spectacle of fireworks and Arabian steed and a troop of Arabian maids and a magician from Samarkand.
And I was not there.
And you were not there, nor your husband.
The moment of my present sadness started then, and I left.
Tell me of it.
My husband thinks you look upon him with loathing.
Oh?
He said to me he thinks you wish him dead.
Oh.
Now tell me true.
You are my sister.
Tell me true, Cesare.
You are my sister and you love a man, therefore I cannot think evil of him.
Even though he could make an alliance for you with Naples through his uncle and does not, and so Naples is still a thorn that scratches cruelly your ambition.
I do not think in such a way, sister.
Liar.
Liar, then. So believe what you wish. Believe that your husband will live or that he will perish. Believe what you wish.
Dear Cesare,
Yes?
do something, dear Cesare, to prove to my husband your esteem for him.
First, Cesare sent to Alfonso a gift, a marble basin filigreed with gold, and in it, an invitation to meet him at Michelangelo's studio, where the artist was sculpting a portrait of one of Cesare's favorites.
See how a master chisels stone into beauty, good Alfonso.
To marvel.
To marvel? The artistry or the lady?
I did not notice the lady, for your sister fills my eyes ever, at all times.
Pretty. Pretty. Come. And see here, this salt cellar Michelangelo makes for the Vatican. And this design for a catapult.
I am not stupid, brother-in-law. Why did you bid me here? Surely not to enjoy the artistry of Michelangelo, for all Rome knows of it and praises it. Why did you summon me here?
Here among these jewels of the world, I offer you another jewel, Alfonso. My friendship. And proof of it.
What proof?
If you have the courage to accept it.
Say on.
A bullfight, then. Let us offer ourselves to that sport, to the horns of the bull, each of us in turn. And when one is in jeopardy, the other will save him. What say you, Alfonso?
I say well said.
Then you will do it.
I will do it.
Wait, then. These are better. Farewell. And Michelangelo, my farewell to you. Gold for your cold day's pleasure. Farewell.
So a bullfight was arranged. Each fought the bull in his turn. And when the bull Cesare in a precarious position, Alfonso ran out, waved a red cloak and distracted the bull, and then bravely slew the beast. And in his turn, Cesare succored Alfonso when Alfonso fought the bull and was in peril. This is the way nobility proved to the world that they were fond of each other, friends to the death, buddies.
I'm glad.
I'm happy. I'm delighted.
Friend.
Friend. And now, friend of my life, dear Alfonso, a boon.
Whatever.
This boon. Meet with me in front of St. Peter's this evening so that I can take you to Master Giulio for a fitting.
Friend of my life, I will be there.
Farewell to you. And to you, my sister.
Fare you well.
How did it go?
I asked him to meet with me in front of St. Peter's Cathedral this evening, that I would take him to Master Giulio for a fitting.
What bait that is. The vain man.
At 9 o'clock. Now that he trusts me, he will be there. Will you meet with me?
Yes.
And tell Giovanni of the Poignard of the meeting? And Guido?
Yes. 4 of us, then. And we will approach from 4 directions. Each of us masked so as not to be identified.
You remember Francesco well, I see.
Yes.
Then tonight, dear friend.
Yes.
And that night, as the bell of St. Peter's was tolling 9 of the clock, from the east, Giovanni d'Este of the Poignard. From the west, Guido della Miopa of the Dagger. From the north, Michelotto. And from the south...
It is he. Kill him.
Varlets. No. No.
Red blood of Aragon on the pavement of Rome.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland, and his report to you on Cesare Borgia, his most difficult murder.
I'd like to add my 2 cents to the Renaissance. The Renaissance was an awakening from the Middle Ages, which was a period of darkness and brutality. And now, the Renaissance, and this is my observation, did indeed bring back the humanities, but it also refined brutality. In other words, inhumanities and tortures were made more exquisite, called progress. So, against this background of new light, ornate fashionings in stone and ores, brilliant artistry, the city of Rome, which in the year 1500 was held in sway by the folk who lived on the hill, the Borgias. They lived on a hill and in a grand castle. And in this grand castle was a large and vaulted room. And in this large and vaulted room, casting startling shadow, Cesare Borgia.
Your Excellency Cesare.
Up, Paolo, and say what?
Dark and terrible deed this night.
Oh, darkness, what deed?
From the stoop of St. Peter's, blood ran blasphemy on to murder.
Murder?
Of your own.
Who?
Husband to your sister.
Oh, what cold shudder these words cause my body to hold. Say what has happened.
Masked strangers attacked him with poignard and knife, and there they left him stuck.
And he is dead.
No.
No.
Not quite.
But you said murder.
Which it will be at any moment. The doctors say each breath he draws may be his last.
But he is not dead.
He will be. Come, if you wish it, and sob upon my shoulder. Come.
Wake. Wake now.
Come. Sob out your heart, Cesare, so I can say to Rome, your heart welled up in despair.
Silent tears are also...
Oh, Cesare. Oh, Paolo. Is there something here I interrupt, or am I welcome?
Grief always welcomes companionship. Come grieve with me, Michelato.
Alas, but what is the sorrow?
Tell him, Paolo.
This night of assassins and blood, and the dying of Alfonso of Aragon.
But he is not yet dead.
Not yet dead?
But he will be, a certainty.
Now we must ponder, then. Who would have cause to want such a noble's death?
Masks they were.
His uncle.
Yes.
His uncle, Francesco Gazella.
Yes.
Yes?
Francesco Gazella, brother to his mother, who once told his friends, you remember, of a dream he had, how he slew Alfonso.
I remember.
Oh, yes.
Then wake Francesco Gazello, Paolo. Then wake the headsman. Let justice be done.
Amen.
Amen.
And that night, Francesco Gazella went to the block in good humor, smiling, joking with the headsman, and similar manifestations of no hard feelings. His last statement on records is interesting, too. "This is a dream," he said, "and I shall awaken in a little while and have my wine and bun." The records state that when Francesco's head was exhibited to the Roman crowd, it wore a nice smile. Well, as you know, Alfonso just refused to draw his last breath. Inhale, exhale, he wouldn't stop. He didn't regain consciousness, but he didn't stop breathing either. So Cesare went to visit him, and in the anteroom to the sick chamber,
You did it.
Lucrezia Borgia making an accusation.
It does not matter who you executed, who you gave to the headsman's block. You did it. You caused it to be done.
But no, sister, be calm by this assurance. I had nothing to do with the stabbing of your husband.
Treachery, villainy, vile deed.
I sobbed on Paolo's shoulder when I heard the news.
Do not present me with a whimper, Cesare. I am your sister Lucrezia. I know you well. And I know what has happened, this farce of the bull ring. To beguile Rome that you favored Alfonso. Then they could not point a finger and say you had him slain.
If I wanted his death, why have I come to him to lend my tears to his pillow?
Tears without warmth.
Bitter tears of sorrow and despair, chill tears because there is death in them, a small death of me at his dying. I go to him.
And I with you to guard my husband from you.
Doctor,
Your Excellency.
how is he?
Remarkable. A miracle. He should be dead, but he isn't. A miracle. Remarkable.
Oh, Alfonso, dear friend, almost brother to me. As you will take your place in heaven now, smile then because you are revenged. Vile man of an uncle slew you. And what reason could he have had, Alfonso? Gentle Alfonso, sweet and brave man to have struck you down. I have been stricken too, for you are beloved of fair Lucrezia, as I am beloved by her. Therefore we share a sainted place. And when you will go, I will live loneliness. Had you lived longer, sweet friend, what marriage we would have been. What harmony.
Brother.
Take me from this place.
You weep true tears, warm tears.
Take me from this place.
Yes.
Physician?
Yes, physician. A tear, Cesare, splashed upon my sleeve. Look. A true tear. A jewel of a tear.
You think Cesare wants this one alive?
He wept, I saw it.
Do you think we should try to save this Alfonso?
If it would please Cesare.
I think it would.
We pass the potion, physician. And a flagon of ointment from Caucasia.
And what of the pearls dissolved in that your wine?
Good, good.
And the crushed scorpion?
Good, good.
You apply then, physician, and I will recite the phrases I learned in the cartoon.
I want you to.
I have no idea whether it was the ointment from Caucasia, or the crushed scorpion, or the phrases the good physician had picked up at the headwaters of the Nile, but whatever it was, Alfonso one day opened his eyes and hopped right out of bed.
A miracle. Remarkable. How do you feel?
I am alive again. Alive again.
Many stab wounds, scars.
I am alive again. Alive again, alive again.
Reward me. I gave you Vecchio wine. And I whispered in your ear strange and marvelous phrases. Reward me.
Doctors, friends, both of you shall be rewarded.
I do not know what magic they use, the physician.
To the block with them, both of them.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Wait.
Yes.
Have them take poison instead. Therefore, I can explain their death as a sour stomach. But how can I explain their heads?
Wit. Exquisitely spoken, fair Cesare.
What assassins do you draw to you, Michelotto, that they strike 50 blows and kill not?
Get rid of this one.
Go, Paolo. Do my bid. Have the physician...
Drink poison. Mm-hmm.
Go.
I pose the question, Michelotto. What assassin...
You joined us, and you struck him as well as we.
Yes.
I must tell you something.
What?
The court notices the travail on your face now that Alfonso lives. They laughed behind your back. They...
Who knocks?
Your sister, Lucrezia, no?
Give her entrance, Michelotto. What do you want, sister?
Your frown is as deep as mine.
What do you want?
To tell you that I am weary.
Weary.
Of pretense of Alfonso.
He is well again. You should exult.
He is a dodderer and a fool and weakling. Now a puny babe to be tended. I am weary of it.
Oh?
I love him no more.
Come to me, sister. Weep upon my shoulder for your lost love. Yes.
Always to you.
Yes.
Should I go away, Cesare?
There are scholars in Pisa to regale you for a month, sister. Go there.
So that I need not see it done nor hear of it too long.
Go. Then come back to me, renewed. Gentle sister.
Brother,
Gentle Lucrezia.
gentle Michelotto.
Alfonso. Wake.
Now wake, good Alfonso,
What?
and look upon death.
An emotion not to be taken in sleep, Alfonso.
No.
Oh, good, Michelotto. Muscular friend, how your sinews make a dance. Ghostly dance. Oh, see the pose of you, Michelotto. Classic pose. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, see.
He is dead.
Take certain of it. Take my poignard.
Yes.
It is a knight's deed, and it is done.
The next day, Cesare journeyed to Pisa. Here, he and Lucrezia sat at the feet of scholars and drank deep the wine of knowledge. One day, one of these savants tarried too long with Lucrezia on some question not philosophical. That afternoon, the fellow fell down dead from drinking deep the wine of Cesare, one of a series of a lot of fellows who dropped down dead, before Cesare himself did, a long time later on a battlefield in Spain. Later still, Lucrezia died in a convent. Ah, those Borgias.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's crime classic. Cesare Borgia, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from reports and accounts of the times by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed and conducted by Bernard Herrmann, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Whitfield Connor was heard as Cesare, William Conrad as Michelotto, and Betty Lou Gerson as Lucrezia. Featured in the cast were Lamont Johnson, Edgar Barrier, Hy Averback, and Larry Thor. Bob Lamont speaking. And here again is Thomas Hyland.
Next week, Rutland, Vermont, in the year 1850. The three fellows named Leathers, Vermontians by way of Egypt, met a young lady and were all taken by her. But you remember the old saw, two's company, four is a crowd. It's listed in my files as Widow Magee and the Three Gypsies, a Vermont fandango. Thank you. Good night.
Has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That was Aaron Leathers demonstrating a broom he had made with his own hands. Aaron was a gypsy, and he knew the broom-making secret handed down from the master broomers of Romany. Demonstration. The floor of Mrs. McGee's parlor in her cottage, right outside of Rutland, Vermont, the year 1850. And Aaron was very proud of his handiwork. Watch.
Oh.
Watch.
Oh. Oh, look. Someone threw a doll through the window, Aaron. It's dressed like a gypsy, and its head's all twisted. like it was dead. And see, it looks like you, Aaron.
Tonight, my report to you on Widow Magee and the Three Gypsies, a Vermont fandango.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories taken from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
Not very many people migrate from Karga, Egypt, to Vermont, but the Leathers family did by way of Budapest. Of course, it took a few hundred years to get from one place to the other, but the Leathers family was gypsy, and they had time on their hands. So they migrated. They finally arrived in 1815, and they found the country good, lakes and mountains, and a good source of fine New England straw, with which to weave their baskets and make their brooms. And by the time mid-century rolled around, the pride and joy of the tribe were three cousins.
I'm Eben. I weave baskets, and I wear a gold ring in my ear. I like to eat, and I like to walk in the sun.
I'm Aaron. Brooms are my specialty, and I wear gold rings in both my ears. My eyes are blue. My side of the family came through Ireland. I like nights of a small moon best.
Hi, I'm Noah, and I'm very nimble. I like to jump over things and turn somersaults. Watch. And you noticed, of course, my hands were behind my back. I like a plump moon.
Eben, Aaron, and Noah. And there was a ritual they had. There was a certain night each year when the sky was orange and purple, when they would come together.
He's nimble, and still he's always the last.
Noah'll be here, for listen.
Ho, cousins!
You're late. I could have stayed at home and eaten another shard of grouse. You're always late.
Yes, I know. But now, let's get on with it. Let's have our meeting. Eben?
Yes. The knife is sharp.
Give me your arm, Cousin Eben. Now yours, Cousin Aaron. And now mine. Now, cousins, we'll press together, each to the other, the small wounds, and make our oath.
Gujun,
Goab,
Sadnak,
Sitri,
Raum,
Crocho,
Orobas.
And so once again we swear it, to keep pure the gypsy blood, to wed only with gypsy maidens, on pain of death.
On pain of death.
Well, Aaron?
On pain of death.
Right. And remember it. Good night, cousins.
Aaron?
Yes, Cousin Eben.
Look at him. Cousin Noah is very nimble, isn't he?
Oh, yes.
Aaron, have a sandwich? Grouse.
No. No, thank you, Cousin.
Aaron.
What is it, Cousin Eben?
Nice order you had this morning from Widow Magee.
Huh? Oh, yes.
I think you'd like to know about Widow Magee. She was a young widow and very beautiful and affectionate. And because she was these things, a cruel rumor had it that in her garden often was seen a sprite dancing in the starlight in a kind of pavane to the moon. A cruel rumor had it also that this dancing sprite was none other than Widow Magee. It should be mentioned also that her husband had perished from a strange malady. From a robust man, he just seemed to dwindle. A medical fact which was ascribed to his journeys in the tropics as a young sailor. Such was the young widow's misfortune. Is it any wonder, then, that the next morning, when that happened, when her door was tapped upon, she immediately donned her finest smile, threw open the door for glad companion's sake.
Oh, Good morning. Good morning, Gypsy. Come in. Come in.
I've brought your 2 brooms and your baskets 3.
Oh, what blue eyes are yours in the morning light.
I've tied the brooms in a special way, I know.
And what black curls are yours.
And I've weaved a special weave for the baskets.
And swarthy skin. And ears pierced with gold.
Where shall I put them?
Where you stand. And your name is Aaron, you told me yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, such a name. Such a wizard of a name. Are you a wizard, Aaron? Gypsy Aaron? Is there darkness in you, Aaron?
What do you mean, ma'am?
Oh, don't ma'am me, Aaron. Rachel, I am.
Rachel.
Is there darkness in you? Do you gamble in the gardens on starry nights and sing strange hymns in a strange tongue?
Well,
of course you do, swarthy lad, gypsy lad. Fawn.
Fawn?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I've got to go.
Oh, but you'll come back tomorrow.
Are you placing another order?
Rachel.
Rachel?
2 brooms and a basket.
Tomorrow.
Well, say what's on your mind, Cousin Noah.
Just a few steps ahead till we'll reach our secluded place where the blood vows are made.
What mystery is this, Cousin? The solemn look upon you. Tell me why you woke me from my cabin.
Now.
Well?
You've noticed it, too, haven't you, cousin?
Noticed what?
Of Cousin Aaron.
What of him?
How he moons.
Moons?
As if a spell of love were on him.
Love? Well, then, is that not good? For surely there are too few of us, and since he is in love, therefore he will take wife, and where there is wife, there will be gypsy toddlings.
Do you know a gypsy maid named Rachel?
Rachel?
Rachel.
No.
I have bent low to his sleeping. I've heard him say the name Rachel Magee. And more.
What?
I've followed him.
Why?
For the reason of his moaning, and his order book is fat with the name of Widow Magee.
Oh?
By this time, the widow has a broom for each corner of each room and a basket for each garment.
Well, then Aaron flourishes.
And forgets his vow.
Oh.
You remember the vow, cousin.
Of course.
Then say it with me yet once again.
For what reason?
To reaffirm.
Yes.
Gusion,
Goap,
Sabnock,
C3, Raum, Crochel, Orabas.
And therefore you know what has to be done.
Kill Aaron?
If he has love for one outside the tribe, for so is the vow you have just said.
Yes.
I will follow him, and I will make sure.
Yes.
And one thing more.
What?
This. This thing I have buried here.
A doll. An image of Aaron.
I buried here. Let it be immersed in death. Let it become of Aaron.
Yes. Well, my supper's waiting. I'm starved.
Good night, cousin.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Gypsy.
Hello, Rachel. Hello, love. Oh, Rachel. Rachel.
Your lips have the taste of wild berries.
Rachel.
Because you are wild.
I want to show you something.
What?
The broom I brought you this morning. It's a special one.
Oh, Aaron.
I cured the straw in a different way. So watch.
Oh. Oh. Oh, look. Someone threw a doll through the window, Aaron. It's dressed like a gypsy. It looks like you. And its head is all twisted. Aaron. What does this mean, Aaron? Aaron, why do you stand there with head bowed down and...
I must die.
What?
I must die
Aaron, what are you talking about? We're going to get married.
No.
Why not?
I've been coming here each day for nearly 2 months now, bringing brooms and baskets. And I fear for nearly that long I've been followed, and my love for you seen, and my proposal of marriage heard.
I don't understand.
And now this doll. I must die.
But why?
I've broken a terrible vow.
Oh, Aaron, stop that nonsense and... Come here. Aaron.
Why not? I have nothing more to lose.
And he told her many things. Strange gypsy lore of other nights, the dark forests of Magyar country, the mountain lakes of Tuscany, and the singing stone of a lost and dim place in the Urals. And he taught her strange songs, forbidden melodies of doomed gypsy kings, and what croonings to make to turn off a star. And she looked into the moon pools that were his eyes, and she wept. And later...
I'll never forget you, gypsy lad. Never.
And she knew it was time for him to go.
Fare you well. Cousins? You need not signal, cousins. I know you are there, nor will I flee from you. For I have made a vow, and I have broken it. And I must suffer for it. And I must die.
A gypsy named Aaron Leathers was found in the woods a few days later. His head had been twisted with such violence that it had snapped his neck. Inquiries were made, and the police decided he had met with an accident of undetermined origin. It was also noted that for nearly a week after the occurrence, no sprites danced in Mrs. Magee's garden.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. Saturday night at the Star's Address, you're in for plenty of hard-riding adventure on Gunsmoke, presented by CBS Radio for the pleasure of Western fans. Gunsmoke takes us back to pioneer Dodge City, where you will follow the latest thrilling exploits of United States Marshal Matt Dillon. Saturday night, Gunsmoke, on most of these same stations. Now, once again, Thomas Hyland, and the second act of Crime Classics, and his report to you on Widow Magee and the Three Gypsies, a Vermont fandango.
They were cutting Vermont granite into tombstones in 1850 more than usual, for this was the time of Mad Gerson Hayward's raiders, who swarmed across Lake Champlain into the United States to create havoc and devastation and death, only to drown to a man trying to get back into Canada. And over the graves grew the red clover, for this was the time of spring and the lark, and this was the time of the lamb. And outside of Rutland, a gypsy boy named Aaron Leathers was buried too, according to the rites of his tribe. Buried and almost as soon forgotten, except for the few words that were being spoken about him.
He deserved to die.
He did deserve to die.
He broke a vow.
His death and right.
And twisting his neck was easy.
It is right that I helped.
For what he did, loved not one of the tribe.
Is rightly dead.
We'll speak no more of it.
Then good night, cousin.
Good night.
See how he runs and leaps? My cousin is indeed nimble. Well, time to eat.
Everybody would remark how nimble Noah was, grace personified, jumping and leaping and tumbling and pirouetting. Some people would choose the long way home or the short way home, but he would always choose the hard way home so he could jump and leap and tumble. Well, I just thought I'd mention it. Cousin Eben, however, was a plodder, a door-to-door man, as it were. So, Cousin Aaron, being now dead, he took over his route, and it was inevitable then that this happened.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Gypsy. Come in. Come in.
I sell brooms and baskets.
How dark your eyes are.
This broom now. See how it makes the dust fairly fly?
And how curly your hair.
And this basket woven so tight with willows that tea could be poured into it and it would hold.
And swarthy skin. And one golden earring.
Ma'am?
Rachel.
Rachel?
Yes.
Would you care to place an order, Rachel?
Ah, I have all the brooms I need. And baskets, too.
Oh.
Once there was a gypsy boy named Aaron.
My name is Eben.
He was gentle, and he spun a spell about me.
My name is Eben.
Eben. Oh, such a name. Such a wizard of a name. Are you a wizard, Eben?
May I put these brooms and baskets down?
I want you to. Aaron used to tell me stories of far places and weave spells.
Once upon a time in far Samarkand, that's very far, in a magical place, a very magical place where spells were woven, lived a handsome prince.
Oh, my.
He was so handsome that it was said that each time he walked the golden streets, a maiden's heart would burst.
Oh, my.
Hi.
Hello, Cousin Noah.
Been waiting long, Cousin Eben?
No, not too long.
Know why I asked you to meet me here?
Why?
You've been mooning.
Mooning?
Like a man in love.
Have I?
Like Aaron used to do.
How do you mean?
Seen you weave a green weed into a basket so loose it wouldn't hold a watermelon. I call that mooning.
Well, you're wrong, Cousin.
I hope I'm wrong, Cousin. Because of the oath, because of the vow.
Well, you're wrong, Cousin.
And there's no girl who has your heart?
None.
And if there was a girl who had your heart, she'd be a gypsy.
She'd be a gypsy.
And not an outsider.
And not an outsider. Cousin?
Yes, Cousin?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
As if you think I'm lying to you.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Which was in itself a lie, for Noah didn't believe Cousin Eben from there to Burlington and back again. He had seen the symptoms before, and just to make sure, on a warm night when Cousin Eben slept beneath a tree, Noah, in his quiet, graceful, and agile way, sneaked up upon him and put his ear close. And this is what he heard.
Rachel. Rachel Magee. How I love you.
Then Noah sneaked away again and into the clearing where the blood oaths had been made. And there he fashioned a doll. It was a straw doll, and the resemblance between it and Eben was remarkable. Then he broke the doll's neck. The next day, Eben, not knowing that Noah had fashioned a doll, went back to his route. And what was his first stop? Good guess.
in. Come in.
Hello, Rachel. Hello, love. And what have we for breakfast today?
Oh, strawberries and goat's cream and bacon smuggled from Canada and turkey eggs and maple syrup to sop and spoon.
Oh, good. Good.
Oh, this is hardly any breakfast at all to what you will have when we get married.
Oh,
I have a book with things written down in it to eat.
I've got some milk.
The what?
More milk.
Oh. Truly, Eben.
Truly what?
We will be wed.
I want to.
Oh, the banquets, the feasts.
Oh, good, good.
Eben.
Yes?
I have money, and you'll never have to work anymore. You'll tell me stories and weave spells, and I'll cook for you. Hardly will we need to step out of the door.
Good, good.
Eben.
Yes?
Do you love me, Eben?
With heart's desire.
What of the gypsy girls?
I like a lady with a blonde head of hair. One who cooks and who listens.
Look, someone threw a doll through the window, Eben. It's dressed like a gypsy, and it looks like you. And its head is all twisted.
What?
Eben, I know what this means, Eben. I know why you stand there with your head bowed down. For look. See? Another doll, which was thrown through the same window when I stood here with the gypsy called Aaron. And later, oh, dread event, he was found with his neck twisted and dead, like this doll. And see how this new doll resembles you, Eben. I'll never forget you, gypsy lad. Never. Fare you well.
Noah? Noah, are you there? Noah? Noah? We must talk, Noah. Come to me and we'll talk.
Why?
You made a doll, didn't you, Noah?
Yes, I did.
To look like me.
Yes, I did.
And you twisted its neck.
Yes, I did.
And you threw it through William McGee's window.
Yes, I did.
And now?
You must die.
I don't want to.
The oath we took.
I don't want to die.
The blood oath.
I love the widow McGee, and she has money, and I would give you much of it. Cousin,
A gypsy named Eben Leathers was found in the woods a few days later. His head had been twisted with such violence that it had snapped his neck. It got so that the people around Rutland would greet each other with such remarks as dead as last Monday's gypsy, and such remarks as, now don't get any dead gypsies underfoot, and such remarks as, more an expletive than anything else, well, snap my neck, which last may still be heard around the old pot-bellied stove down Vermont way. Again, the police shook their heads, and the coroner jotted it down as a result of an accident of undetermined origin. Now, since cousins Aaron and Eben were dead, Noah had the broom and basket route all to himself. He diligently went from door to door, and when he came to Widow McGee's house...
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Gypsy. Come in. Come in.
I sell brooms and baskets.
How lithe you are. How like a reed and it's supple.
The broom now. You see how it's...
Oh, I don't need any brooms. Put it down.
Where?
Oh, any place. How curly is your hair.
Yes.
I watched you come onto the porch. How with grace. How you pranced and leaped.
I am nimble. Would you like to see?
I want to.
I'll put my hands behind my back and...
Watch out for the broom! I told you to watch out for the broom. I told you. Gypsy? Gypsy boy. Oh. Oh, my. Look how your neck is twisted. As if... Almost as if...
As if his neck had been snapped, which it was, which killed him instantly. I would like to be able to tell you that Widow Magee was finally married, but I cannot. Rather, she took to dancing much more frequently in her garden, a small fandango she had learned from the boys. And one dark night, she died.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's crime classic. Widow Magee, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed and conducted by Bernard Herrmann, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Sammy Hill was heard as Widow Magee, William Conrad as Eben, High Averback as Noah, and Shepard Mencken as Aaron. Bob Lamont speaking. Here again is Thomas Hyland.
Next week, Nuremberg, Germany, in the year 1820. That was the year 4 people got all hacked up right during Bock beer season. You can imagine the stir it caused, especially when they arrested Frau Baumler's hubby. It's listed in my files as Bunny Baumler, his close brush with fame. Thank you. Good night.
Every weekday, for a delightful 90 minutes, CBS Radio resounds with the fun-making of Arthur Godfrey Time, starring the man people know and love as Mr. Unpredictable. And then every Friday night, out of these 450 daytime minutes, CBS Radio digests a fabulous hour of entertainment for nighttime audiences. Yes, Friday nights over most of these same stations, it's the Arthur Godfrey Digest, a 1-hour concentrate of Godfrey and his gang at their very best. You hear America's favorite shows on the CBS Radio Network.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That was a man lying down on a wooden slab. Chain his right leg, chain his left leg, chain his right arm, his left, shackle his neck. And now a friend of the recumbent man walks over to where the whip is hung, takes it, and comes back. Its thongs are 4 feet long, attached to an iron ring, attached to another thong 2 feet long. These last thongs being dipped in milk and dried in the sun to harden them. Now the whipper gestures to his lieutenant that he is ready, and the lieutenant gives a command.
Whip!
Which command eventually got the lieutenant in big trouble. Tonight, my report to you on The General's Daughter, the Czars Lieutenant, and The Linen Closet, a Russian tragedy.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories taken from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
Catherine the Great had just died, and the great bells of St. Petersburg tolled their requiem. Tolled again the ascension to the throne of Paul I. Paul, as you know, was a trial to the Russian people, and what with him and the awful stretches of the steppes, many songs were written about death and broken hearts and treachery in the home. Vodka, first condemned as an opiate of the people, came into its own during Paul's reign. Too, Russian troops had taken their first defeats in the Alps, and returning to St. Petersburg, told of giants 8 feet tall.
Closer to 9 feet.
Or closer to 9 feet, according to Lieutenant Fyodor Romayev, as he told it to the general and his daughter.
And standing like eagles on the crags of the Alps.
Does such talking bring flutters to you, daughter? Do you wish him to desist?
Oh, no.
Vanyanka Alexandrovna Chermayev, I do not wish to offend you.
Fyodor Petrovich Romayev, please continue. The bravery of yourself and your men who died all about you brings all at once gladness and sadness to me.
Almost 9 feet tall, struck terror in the hearts of all of us.
Even you, Fyodor Petrovich?
I do not like to say.
Then I will say it. Since I was friend to your father, Grigor Stepanovich Romayev, general of the Russians, I know there could be no fear in you, his son.
I thank you, my general.
That I could have stood at your side. But I am too old. Too old.
Oh, Father, do not say.
Too old. Old. The old vines wither and know not springtime, nor grapes.
I kiss you, Father. And now see, it is past your bedtime.
True.
Then go. Go. Fyodor Petrovich, I fly into your arms. Oh, the ecstasy that you've come back.
Vanyanka Yablushka, little apple. How the memory of you warmed me where there was ice and mountains.
I kiss your dear lips.
Yet
What?
I am a defeated soldier.
No.
Not to you, Vanyanka?
There is victory yet, Fyodor. No less in the Alps than here. Go to my father. Ask him for my hand in marriage.
Dare I?
Does the thought of it frighten you? To face my father and ask him for me?
You are his only joy, his only child.
And you are frightened. You who faced men 9 feet tall.
Some of them closer to 10. Many of them.
Then what fright could you have?
I will ask him.
When?
Soon. Now, hold me. Hold me. So cold it was in Switzerland and lonely.
Fyodor was back home, and back home he had it pretty good. Because he was the son of General Chermayev's best, though dead, comrade-at-arms, the youth was given an apartment in the general's palace, which eventually led to more than a nodding acquaintance with the general's wine cellar, the general's library, and the general's daughter, Vanyanka. A few words about Vanyanka. She was beautiful. Great black eyes, straight nose, lips that drew back slightly at their corners in sympathy with a disdainful expression on her face. Her manner was proud and unapproachable, goddess-like. Yet all was not caviar and sour cream, as the saying went.
Fyodor.
Yes, little apple?
When will you ask my father for my hand?
Kiss me.
No. When will you ask my father?
But you are but 17.
And an untutored child who finds no favor in your eyes.
Vanyanka, sing to me. Sing to me the song of the gypsy whose sweetheart drowned in the Neva. Sing
Get
to me...
out of my apartment. Out! Out, lover with the heart of a pigeon.
Vanyanka.
What?
I will ask him.
When?
He has asked me, the general, to hunt with him the boar, tomorrow. In the lodge in the forest, when the hunt is done, I will ask him, since he is always in good cheer at this time. Now, kiss me.
I want to.
So rest. Rest, Shadowvan. Rest, beautiful beast. Child of the wolf and child of the dog. You hunted well, Chadova, and I love you. Fyodor Petrovich.
Yes, General.
You are a good lad. You please me, lad. In you I see myself in youth.
General.
What?
Of Vanyenka.
Oh, Vanyenka. Vanyenka, my ruby, my delight.
I wish to marry her.
You wish to marry her?
Exactly. My soul longs for her.
Alas.
Alas?
Too late. Too late. But 2 days ago,
what?
I gave her hand to Vasily Vasilovich, favorite of the Tsar. In 6 months, when Vanyenka is 18, she will marry Vasily Vasilovich.
That is terrible.
Your heart is broken.
Alas.
You think of the Neva.
Yes.
Too late. Too late.
Fyodor.
Yes?
I am happy you're back from hunting the boar.
As am I.
Fyodor.
Yes, Little Apple.
What's to become of us?
Life goes on, Little Apple.
In truth, did he say that?
What?
My father said I would marry Vasily Vasilovich.
Truth, when you are 18.
But Vasily Vasilovich is a fool, and he's clumsy. He falls down at such inappropriate times. Often one is in the middle of a sentence to him.
But yet your father promised you to him.
What is to become of us?
I will remain at the palace until your wedding.
Promise me, oh, promise.
I promise.
I will go to my father and say I do not wish to be married until I am 20.
Vanyenka Yablushka.
Fyodor Petrovich.
And then, the next day, a small thing happened. Gregory Litnoy, a servant in the palace, spilled some soup on the handsome new gown of Vanyenka, which ruined it, beet stains being impossible to remove at this time, which caused Vanyenka to become furious.
Flog him! Flog him!
Mercy! Mercy!
Take him out of here! I will tell Fyodor, and he will see that this serf is flogged.
And you remember what happened. A few days later, Fyodor supervised the serf flogging, while Vanyenka watched from her second-story apartment, proud of the way her Fyodor gave the commands. However, a few days later, when the serf Gregory was able to get around again...
Come in. Come in. Now, get up. Get up, Gregory Litnoy. So, how are your wounds from the flogging?
Ivan the flogger laid the knout into my back, and where I am muscled, else I should be dead.
Well, you deserve to be whipped.
Yes.
Now, what is it? Why have you come for an audience? Do not things go well in the kitchen? What?
They go well in the kitchen as they go well elsewhere, Excellency.
Then what?
Oh, how well.
What are you talking about?
Down the corridor where your daughter's apartment is, they go best of all. She and Fyodor Petrovich...
Swine! What foul words?
No, listen.
Yes, I'll listen, and then, hound of a man, I'll skin you alive.
If my words are false, lay the knout against me till it takes away all the skin, but only listen.
Speak, then.
Even now, Excellency, Vanyenka and the lieutenant, lovers, that sing to each other, while Anushka, the maidservant, pours them wine and prepares all manner of things. No, lashes, Excellency. Do not whip me till you have seen with your own eyes.
Yes, I will see. And I will tell you this. If it is true what you say, and if Fyodor Petrovich is in the apartment of Vanyenka...
You will flog her?
Till her death.
And him?
Till his death.
I open the door for you, Excellency.
The whip the general was carrying was of boar hide and covered with brass studs. It had been his favorite since his days at the academy, when he was given to stopping serfs in the street and making of them living examples of his skill with the whip. Now he was on his way to visit his daughter.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. Every Thursday night, CBS Radio invites you to escape. In a powerful story typical of this unique drama series, CBS Radio presents The Scarlet Plague tomorrow night on most of these same stations. Hear what might happen if a pestilence wiped out everyone on Earth except one lone professor and a girl. Hear it on Escape tomorrow night at the Star's address. And now, once again, Thomas Hyland in the second act of Crime Classics and his report to you on The General's Daughter, the Czars Lieutenant, and the Linen Closet, a Russian tragedy.
St. Petersburg in the first year of the 19th century. A young city then, less than 100 years old. Created and built by Peter the Great, it boasted fine cathedrals and canals, and a headsman's chopping block second to none. It was in this city, in this era, you'll remember, which gave to the Russian court the Suvorov sisters, Anna and Fanya, who confounded and delighted and who sent to an early grave the false Dmitri. One of the most beautiful thoroughfares of the city was the Nevsky Prospect, and where it bridged the Neva on the escarpment was the palace of General Alexander Chermayev, retired. At the moment, he was on his way to flog his daughter to death, and her lover, too, which young people were even now at byplay.
My turn now.
Anushka! Coming, Vanyika Alexandrovna. The eggs are boiled to hardness.
My turn. Now, what design shall I paint on this one?
Cherubims and doves.
Good. Oh, good.
Anka?
Your papa, Fyodor Petrovich.
If he finds me here.
Anka Alexandrovna.
Yes, Papa.
Open the door.
A moment, Papa.
Open the door.
Quickly, Fyodor, in the linen closet.
Yes.
Get in. Now lie down. Anushka, get linen. Put linen on top. Cover him.
It is I, General Alexander Chermayev. I demand it. Open the door to your papa.
In a second, Papa. Quickly, Anushka, quickly. It is done. Put down the door and close it. Now lock it. Now sit on it.
Yes.
Papa, come in. What delight to see you at this time of day.
Where is he?
Where is who, Papa? Where is who, Anushka?
I do not know.
Nor do I. Whom do you wish, Papa?
Fyodor Petrovich Romayev. Fyodor Petrovich Romayev. The scoundrel, the black-hearted one who comes here to your room.
To my room? Look about you and see if he is here.
And if he is, do you see this whip?
If he is in this room, I should expect the whip, Papa.
Well said. Well spoken, daughter. Then I have your honor that he is not here.
You have my honor.
And yours, Anushka Olga Lopatyin?
Oh, yes.
Why are you sitting on the linen closet?
Why,
It is where she sits when she assists me to paint eggs.
And this you have been doing?
All afternoon.
Ooh, such marvels you have painted. It has been years since I have done such a youthful pleasure. Daughter, if now I joined you at this sport.
Oh, I want you to.
And it's being just before Easter, and since it was the custom for the masters to supply the serfs with gaily colored eggs, father and daughter painted while Anushka boiled and brought. And there was conversation.
Fyodor has asked me for your hand, Vaninka.
Yes, I know.
I informed him when you are 18, you will marry Vasily Vasilovich.
Can I not wait until I'm 20?
On the day that you are 18.
And so it went. 3 hours, talk, tea, painting. Then the general got up.
It has been a pleasure, Vaninka. I will see you.
Now, quickly, Anushka. Open the linen closet.
Fyodor Petrovich, let go the tablecloth. Vaninka. What?
What?
Dead. He's dead.
Oh, beloved, beloved, beloved.
Suffocated.
What is to become of me?
If your father finds this corpse here, he will whip you to death.
I will throw myself into the Neva.
Oh, it is not necessary. My brother Ivan...
What can he do?
He will dispose of Fyodor in such a way...
Oh,
do not worry your pretty head. He has disposed before. I know. Oh, do not sob. Do not cry. The dead are dead. And always flows the Neva.
I must tell you that Ivan, the brother of Anushka, is the same Ivan who flogged Gregory. And Gregory, you'll remember, is the same Gregory who snitched on Vaninka Alexandrovna and Fyodor Petrovich. And now the way Ivan disposed of Fyodor's body was this. Since there was still ice on the Neva, he cut a hole in it and stuffed the body into the icy waters. The cold wind quickly froze shut the ice again, and Fyodor's body, flowing with the swift current of the river, some time later entered the Gulf of Finland. For this arrangement, Ivan received 1,000 rubles, the fee agreed upon, plus an extra 1,000 blackmail, which last set a precedent. Vaninka was forced to pay Ivan money whenever he demanded it. However, being rich, she didn't mind, and that summer she spent a joyous vacation on the Black Sea with her father. That's the opposite direction from the Gulf of Finland.
Vaninka.
Yes, Papa.
You say your Fyodor...
has gone on a journey to forget me.
Noble lad.
And the next month, on the Crimea, taking the waters, still south.
Vaninka?
Yes, Papa?
You had a letter today. Was it from Fyodor?
No, Papa. It was from Sophie Fagavia from Prushnitz. To tell me she has married a boy from Prushnitz. Boris Padyov.
And from Fyodor, nothing?
Nothing.
And in the Ukraine, after the festivals were over, coming home.
Vaninka?
Yes, Papa?
I liked Fyodor.
Yes, Papa.
I miss him.
I miss him too, Papa.
And no sooner had they gotten back to the palace.
Vaninka!
Yes, Papa?
Quickly, come! Vaninka, news from Moscow. Vasily Vasilovich fell down.
He always falls, Papa.
This is his last fall, Vaninka. 3 flights of steps. He's dead.
Dead?
Nor must you think of throwing yourself into the Neva, Vaninka. Listen, I give you permission.
Permission?
To marry Fyodor Petrovich Romayov. Well?
Thanks, Papa.
best way to eat potatoes. And this inn serves the best potatoes. Agreed?
Agreed.
Gregory?
What is it, Ivan Ivanovich?
To ask you once more that you bear me no malice for having whipped you, for having flogged you.
How could I think evil of you? It was the fault of Vanyinka because I spilled on her.
Vanyinka.
And Fyodor Petrovich, who gave you the order to lay the strap on.
Fyodor Petrovich.
Ivan.
Yes?
How is it that suddenly you are so rich?
Drink vodka.
I drink, and yet I cannot help but ask.
You are a friend to me.
From the same village.
Friend.
From the same village, from the same meadowland. Yet you are rich, and I am penniless.
Bend close your ear. Vanyinka.
What?
Vanyinka Alexandrovna.
She gives you money?
Whatever I ask, she gives. Whatever, whenever. For example.
Yes?
I have but to crook a finger, and she would come. Running if I but crook the finger.
No.
With a bottle of her father's best brandy in each arm.
Then crook a finger.
You wish to see?
I wish to see.
Waiter! Waiter, come here. Here are 10 rubles. Go to the Chermayev Palace and ask of Vanyinka. Tell her you are of me, and that I wish her here. At once, with brandy, her papa's brandy, at once!
At the moment when Vanyinka received word that she was wanted at the inn by Ivan Ivanovich, she was in the middle of brooding. She had never been closer to the bottom of the Neva River than she was now, thinking as she was of her dead lover and how fate and a tattletale named Gregory and a blackmailer named Ivan Ivanovich had robbed her of her one true love. And so she went to the general's liquor cabinet and extracted 2 bottles of his oldest brandy. Then she went to the general's medicine chest and extracted a handful of the general's opium and mixed the 2 together. Then she went down to the inn.
By your command, Ivan Ivanovich, 2 bottles of brandy.
1 for me and 1 for Gregory. Pull up the corks, Gregory.
Yes.
And now we will drink to Vanyinka Alexandrovna Chermayev.
To Vanyinka.
They drank, and they drank, and Vanyinka watched. Then they passed into the land of poppy dreams, and Vanyinka watched. Everyone else went home until all who were left in the inn were a dozing proprietor and the 2 dreamers, Ivan and Gregory, and Vanyinka, who stopped watching, who went over to the fireplace and took a burning brand and set fire to the place. The inn burned well, and everything that was in it. Then Vanyinka took a walk.
And so it is done, lover. Fyodor Petrovich, you are now avenged. Those who caused your death are dead now. So sleep, Fyodor Petrovich, sleep. And soon, who knows, I will be in your arms again. Gently, gently flows the Neva. Neva, mother of rivers, where do you go? Soft the silver light on your kindly bosom. Mother of rivers, take me, hold me.
I would like to be able to tell you that the bodies of the lovers were found close to one another on some distant and misty shore. But I cannot. Vanyinka did not drown. She was saved by a young man passing by. He was a captain in the Tsar's cavalry, and they rode back to the palace in warm clothes, as she draped across the pommel of his steed. He proposed marriage as soon as he saw her house. She refused. He rode away to the north, crying. Vanyenka locked herself in her room and never came out again, except for her father's funeral a week later.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's crime classic. Tonight's Russian tragedy was adapted from translations of the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed and conducted by Bernard Herrmann, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Lillian Baeff was heard as Vanyenka, John Daner is the general, and Hy Averback is Feodor. Featured in the cast were Vic Perrin, Barney Phillips, and Irene Tedrow. Bob Lamont speaking. And here again is Thomas Hyland.
Next week, Manchester, England, in the year 1826. At that time, the Norwich Union boys really knew how to put out a big fire. They were also adept at snuffing out smaller flames. It's listed in my files as James Evans, fireman. How he extinguished a human torch. Thank you. Good night.
Your purchase of Easter seals is your way of extending the only aid there is for the crippled and disabled. Organized hospital, clinical, and laboratory campaigns to cure the curable and to lessen the burdens of those who can't be completely well again. Buy Easter seals. Make your generous contribution a fighting force to expand treatment, research, and education. The three weapons of hope and of cure for the crippled and disabled in America. Gangbusters go into action Saturday nights on the CBS Radio Network.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. Going to a fire in 1826. A team of horses pulling the fire engine of the Norwich Union Boys' firehouse. Arriving at a fire. The Norwich Union Boys doing what they best like to do. Snuffing out fires in Manchester, England. There goes one of the Norwich Union boys right into the thick of it, where smoke and flame is the densest, chopping things the way he was taught to do. The trouble is, he was a novice. He hadn't learned to discriminate.
Help me! Help me! Yes, sir.
Tonight, my report to you on James Evans, fireman. How he extinguished a human torch.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories taken from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
Civic-minded people called Manchester Cottonopolis. But those who could never forget the Peterloo Massacre called it the City of Orphans, among other epithets, some in Gaelic. This massacre, you'll remember, was simply a matter of shooting and riding down and thereby slaughtering some 1,000 citizens who gathered in a park to protest the Corn Laws. Mary Warden's mother and father had the distinction of being trampled to death by the same cavalryman, and on Mary Warden's 10th birthday, too. And what happened to Mary Warden is this. She was removed immediately to Mother Winnie Penn's Souls Harbor Orphanage, where she spent the next 6 years learning to be a drudge. Then, one day...
That one there, Winnie Penn.
Mary Warden?
Aye, if that be her name.
She'll scrub for you and cook and earn her keep.
Of her dexterity. Tell me that.
With the needle, her fingers fly like a dooley-bird.
Aye. How old is she?
She'd pass for 20, couldn't she?
But she's only...
16. What do you say, Mr. Price?
Call her to the wire. Let me have a look at her.
Mary. Mary Warden, come. Stop twisting your hair, Mary, and stand you still. Here's a gent thinking of taking you away from us.
Would you like to go with me, child? Child?
Shy, ain't we today, Mary? Well, come you here. Bend your head close, and I'll tell you a thing that'll take away your shyness.
No.
Mary.
You old crow.
Fit for the stage she is. Ah, Mary. We'll miss her.
I bend my head close. You'll try to stretch my ear from my head. You old golly knacker.
Them that don't appreciate the gentle and the loving kindness.
Mister?
I'm Mr. Price.
Take me away from here.
You want to go away with me?
I must get out of here before she whips the skin fair off me.
I ask you something, child.
I must get out of here.
With me? With me?
Yes, sir.
Winnie Penn.
Them that don't appreciate...
She wants to go with me.
£20, same as the rest.
£20? Well, that's more than I...
Oh, I want to go away, sir. With you, sir. I wouldn't go with anybody else.
Do you now? Oh, do you now?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So it was that Mary Warden was indentured to Thomas Price. At the wage of £4 a year, Mary would be free to go her own way at the age of 21. That is, if Mr. Price did not fine her for not obeying him in whatever was his whim. And he was nothing if not whimsical. Now, while Mr. Price was situating Mary in the back room of his factory, seeing that she was comfortable in her new position and all, let's look in on the firehouse of the Norwich Union boys. A young man, James Evans by name, has just passed all the tests in order to become a fireman.
So here are your buttons.
Taddy, Chief.
And here your bands.
Taddy, sir.
And you must keep them polished all the time.
Yes, sir.
And notice the raised figures on button and badge. Crouched panther for always alert, the rose for courtesy, the coiled serpent for neatness.
Yes, sir.
And you're one of us, a Norwich Union boy.
Chief.
Yes, Evans?
Thank you for everything.
Oh, of course.
And I want to tell you this, that it is an honour to serve under the greatest netman in the business.
Have your buttons sewn on, Evans. Come back and we'll have a game.
Oh, yes, sir. Do you...
Of course we do.
Buttons?
Anything in the line of clothes and buttons and fabrics.
I want these sewn on.
Oh, then it's a fireman you are, eh?
A Norwich Union boy.
Hi. Mary. This one's a Norwich Union boy and he needs his buttons sewed too. You just go through that gate, sir, and Mary'll sew 'em in an inch. And 12 buttons is a farthing, young sir. Daddy-o. I'll be packing the fustian, Mary. Hey to me when you're done.
Oh. Taddy for picking up for me. Oh, they're all over the floor.
I'll get them.
Oh, let me.
Me.
Fumbly fingers, they tremble.
Give them to me.
Oh, God.
Give them to me. Oh, they're chill.
And your hands so warm.
Then meet me.
Tonight, where the River Medlock turns left past Crowley's Landing at 12 o'clock, you want me to sneak out, do you not?
Does not your father let you...
Oh, my father. I'm an indentured servant, I am.
Oh, my.
And James Evans, sensitive boy, was lost forever. This poor and beautiful girl no better than a slave. And all day long his hands felt the touch of her hands, and all day long he remembered the scent and texture of her golden hair as she leaned to bite off the thread. Suddenly life became complicated. A life that before this meeting had only poles and nets and ladders and hooks and solidarity meetings and hoses and hound mascots. Now suddenly there was a woman. That night by the river...
How did you get out?
As he slept, I stole keys from him.
Poor Mary. Poor Mary.
And what will you do for your poor Mary?
My poor Mary?
For I am yours.
What shall I do for you?
Go to him who's bought me and offer him the price he paid.
Pay off your indenture?
£20.
Oh,
Do you have all that much money?
it's all I have.
Oh, then you'll be penniless and I will. But with our love, we'll be richer than that dicky harness.
Yes. And I have a good job.
And I'll make you a good home.
Well, then put your hand in mine. Mary. Pretend
Pretend what?
that I've paid Mr. Price, and you no longer belong to him, and that your fancies are free, yet you can think of no one but me. Oh, Mary.
I cannot pretend it when it's reality.
Tomorrow, I will go to him.
Then perhaps tomorrow it will be reality.
No.
But,
No.
Mr. Price.
What's the matter with you, fireman? You can't take no for an answer.
But why?
She's a good girl, and she sews like a cherub, and she scrubs like an angel. And besides, I have a contract with Mother Winnie Penn, and I have no intention...
£21.
Not 100.
But she's not meant to be indentured, not such as she, as lowly as she, a darling. Why laughter? At such a time, why laughter?
You love her. You love her. Truly and without doubt. Tell me, sir.
What?
A love of the poets, sweet and soaring, or a pitying love like Sir Mumford and Fanny? Or is it...
I love her, and I wish to purchase her out of bondage.
Then let me tell you, sir, it'll never be. For myself, I have plans. When she can sew nimbly as I like, and when she cooks with smiling skillet as I like, when she keeps house in a manner neatly, then I could do worse than to take her as a wife. And what do you say to that, young fireman?
A pox to you.
A pox to him.
That's exactly what I told him.
He wants to marry me.
That's exactly what he told me.
I wouldn't marry him if he were Lord Duncan and all his birds.
Well, then here's what he could do. Simply keep you indebted to him for as long as he wants by fines by whatever.
I'd go to the courts.
And they would uphold him and not you.
Then what will you do for me?
Pretend.
What?
There's a world, a wonderful world when you pretend. Then anything can be yours for as long as you pretend.
James.
I do it all the time.
James.
I pretend that you are mine. Pretending is...
James, when I leave you, when I return to my straw in the draft, shall I pretend it's a palace bed warmed by a fire of burning oak? And shall I pretend that Mr. Price is a prince?
What would you have me do?
Oh, rid me of him.
How?
You have your buttons, James.
Yes, I have.
Therefore, you have a good head upon you and a strong back.
I'm a Norwich Union boy.
Oh, yes, you are. Then make a plan and follow it. Rid me of him.
I will.
Swear it?
I swear it.
Oh, James.
Yes.
Let's pretend there is no Mr. Price. Let's pretend I'm free for a while. For a little while.
And there, where the river Medlock turned left past Crowley's Landing, the cricket sang, and the lovers spoke of love.
Go!
And made promises.
A way to rid him is already forming in my brain.
Which is the way the evening went.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. Teenage existence is often fraught with emotional pitfalls. What could be more intense, for example, than a bitter-end disagreement about which teenage girl should lend what to whom? Tomorrow night, on most of these same stations, follow these latest doings on Junior Miss, starring Barbara Whiting as Judy Graves. It's Junior Miss, the same fine and flighty young lady that Sally Benson created in her own CBS radio series. Remember, Judy and the terrible wardrobe tension, tomorrow night. And now, once again, Thomas Hyland and the second act of Crime Classics, and his report to you on James Evans, fireman, how he extinguished a human torch.
To settle any arguments, it was Vanderheide who in 1670 invented the hose. A year later, he stumbled upon the principle of the suction pipe, and, putting the two together, it enabled the fire engine to be some distance away from both the fire and the source of water. Before Vanderheide, fires were fought with squeezing streams of water from leather bags. It should be said that in this era, things mostly burned to the ground. In the era we are concerned with, the 1820s, the city of Manchester depended upon 3 Newsham fire engines, manned by 3 fire companies, respectively. And the company that was wanted most was the Norwich Union Boys. And the most recent recruit of this crack company was a crack youth named James Evans. He knew a lady on Bent Farthington Street who sold ducks.
Here's a plump one, James, lad. Enough meat and fatty on him for bread and spooning.
Sophie?
Pluck him for you before you can say Jack Renison. Saved him for you, I did, knowing as how you likes your bird come Friday.
Sophie?
What you want, James, lad?
A favour.
No, what could a handsome lad like you be wanting, with 12 buttons a-gleam and a badge a-shining? What could you be wanting, lad?
There's a girl...
Ah, then you'll be needing another duck, and you have no money to pay poor Sophie. And you're going to stand and wheedle and make poor Sophie...
Isn't that at all?
And you don't want something from poor Sophie, and for which you're not going to pay her.
The fact is, what I want, I'm going to pay you.
Good boy.
There's a girl, and she's indentured to Mr. Price.
Now, Which Mr. Price be that be?
The cloth man in Marsden Square.
Know him? Boy's a pigeon now and about.
Go to him, Sophie, and ask whether you can borrow this girl of his, this Mary Wharton, for the day, for some work you need done.
What kind of work would that be?
Cleaning, sorting the feathers for ticking and pillows, and I'll give you the money to pay him.
Ah.
Will you do it?
Well...
Go to him, hire her for today, and keep her at your house tonight, and deliver her back tomorrow.
And money to keep me mouth shut for whatever's going to happen.
It's £10 for all of it.
You're a one, ain't you, James?
Will you do it?
Of course, dear lad, of course.
Now then, you see how it's done?
Yes.
Then let's see you do it. Now, here's the cloth. Put the thread through here and here, then loop over, then through here and here, loop, then right through here, and the machine is ready to sew. Now you do it, Mary.
Well, I want to, Mr. Price.
Yeah, good. You've done it, girl. You know how to make a single thread chain on a sewing machine.
Oh, I'm glad.
I'm a Mary.
Yes, Mr. Price.
Your fingers will not be stuck with holes anymore. The reason I bought this machine.
You're concerned for my fingers, Mr. Price?
Aye, for your fingers, and your hands, and your hair.
What are you trying to say to me, Mr. Price?
You're comely. I noticed this first when you were behind the wire at Mother Winnie Penn's.
But I'm just an indentured maid, sir. And the way you speak to me, as if I were a maid who's being wooed.
Oh, Mary.
Ducks and pigeons.
Once none today.
Aye, now, Mr. Price. Aye, now, lass.
Good morrow, Auntie Sophie, and we've meat enough without your birds, but tarry off.
But I didn't climb these stairs for just a selling. No, indeed. Hello, lass.
Hello.
I heard that you were a one for cleaning.
Oh.
What's this?
I need a cleaning girl, I do.
Oh.
And of money to pay for her. £1 till tomorrow morning.
Oh, well, a pound's a pound, and in the pockets it's sound, I always thinks. What do you say, girl? What do you say, Mary?
Whatever you want.
And tomorrow, when you come back, we can take up the conversation we were having.
Yes.
Here's the £1 then, Mr. Price.
Daddy-o. Have a good cleaning for Auntie Sophie, girl.
Oh, I will indeed.
Come along, lass.
Auntie Sophie.
Yes, lass.
James Evans sent you to me.
La.
To take me away for a night and a day.
La.
Oh, he's a one, isn't he?
La.
Oh, him and his 12 brass buttons.
Oh, my.
I sewed them all on. All of them.
Oh, my. Ducks and pigeons and ducks, ool-my,
That night, that very night.
Fire!
Fire in the cloth factory of Mr. Price. How it started, no one knew, but the hue and cry went up.
Fire!
And there was flame and smoke and shouts of alarm. And first on the scene, you guessed it, the Norwich Union boys. And first running up the steps, you guessed it, James Evans, axe in hand. First in the factory loft. The vision obscured, he went to work. Very good boy with the axe.
Help me! Mr.
Price?
I've caught on fire! Help me!
Where are you?
Help me! Help me!
They saved most of the factory, the Norwich Union boys did. The fustian vats, the sewing machine, and the main bales. The one thing they didn't save, which lowered their score considerably, was Mr. Price. He was found in some ashes with an axe wound in his head. Then suddenly everyone turned on the Norwich Union boys. Careless with the axe, they were called. Wanton, and worse, murderers. So an investigation was held. And it was soon determined that James Evans was the fireman chopping closest to where the body was found.
And then what happened?
Well, Chief, it was smoky, and the flames were fairly licking at me buttons, and...
Rossiter says he heard someone cry out, as if to say, "Help me, help me."
Well, there was such clamour and excitement, Chief Mumsley.
Rossiter said he thought he saw, through the smoke, of course, a human torch.
Possibly.
Then you admit it. It is possible that there was an outcry, and it is possible that there was a human torch.
Yes, sir.
And you also must admit it, that you were close by wielding the axe.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, it is possible that you delivered the axe blow, which found its mark in Mr. Price's head.
Yes, sir.
There is a noise, you know. A nasty noise. People speak of the Norwich Union boys and sneer. People speak of wanton murder.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, for the good of the Norwich Union, you understand, therefore I must report this to the police and hand you over to them.
Sir?
Yes?
It was an accident.
Oh.
I admit I felled Mr. Price.
Oh, no.
I thought he was a flaming bale of rags.
Oh, no.
And I struck at the bad part to chop it apart from the good part, as I'd been taught.
No.
I must tell you, sir, I put out the fire. If the fire happened to be a human torch, and I could not know it then, if it happened to be a torch, well, sir, I put it out as I'd been taught.
Oh, now.
And 2 weeks later in court, that was the boy's defense. And while he said it...
I was putting out a fire.
And while he said it, he looked so handsome standing there and so brave. 12 brass buttons and his shining badge, with a shaft of morning sun twisting through his curls. The stance he took, he seemed somehow a symbol, as if he stood between a hungry fire and a helpless child. And if he had but to wish it, the fire would go out like that. As a matter of fact, just after the jury brought in the verdict, the judge made a statement.
I must commend the gentlemen of the jury for the verdict they have rendered. Not guilty, they have said. James Evans, approach the bench. Closer, boy. Boy, fireman, I imagine often what it is to face the flames. Sometimes, I must tell you this, when I hear the clangor of the fire engine, I hasten to where the conflagration is, and I stand and watch the consuming as the tongues of flame leap up. Leap up! What a brave man you must be to walk into those infernos. I know you must be brave, for I only stand and watch and I shiver. And how it must be to be like you are, the hero of the flame, master of it, slayer of it. You are a hero, boy, and that you, overzealous, have made a mistake and put X to a human being should not be held against you. If you will approach yet closer, I will shake your hand.
And later, the judge, Judge Wilcox was his name, married the two lovers, James Evans and Mary Warden, and became a great friend of the family. The three of them would sit there in front of the fireplace and just stare at the flames for hours.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's crime classic. James Evans, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed and conducted by Bernard Herrmann, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Alastair Duncan was heard as James, Betty Harford as Mary, and Ben Wright as Mr. Price. Featured in the cast were Paula Winslow, Florence Walcott, and Richard Peel. Bob Lamont speaking. And here again is Thomas Hyland.
Next week, Rome, Italy, in the year 1500. At that time, a girl's brother did her a favor, a big favor, but it wasn't easy. It's listed in my files as Cesare Borgia, his most difficult murder. Thank you. Good night.
We can tell you in a great many words, or in just 3 words, what makes CBS Radio News first and foremost with most Americans. Let's do it the short way this time. Those 3 words, or names rather, are Murrow, Thomas, and Trout, because Edward R. Murrow, Lowell Thomas, and Robert Trout are just 3 of the reporters you hear regularly at the Star's address. Because America knows and trusts these men and the great CBS Radio newsroom that backs them up with a worldwide network of reporting, America listens most to CBS Radio for its news, as well as its entertainment. America listens most to the CBS Radio Network.